Well, hello everyone. I apologize for the delay, but we are here and we are ready for you. Welcome to the conclusion, the finale of the Minority Business Partnership Education Series. It's been chock full of information, and now we get to hear from you, our participants, and listen to your pitch statements and review your capability statements and just give you lots of great feedback, affirmative and constructive feedback so that you can put your best foot forward. My name is Jeaneen Hooks, and it is my pleasure to be here with you from the Columbus Urban League Minority Business Assistance Center. As you know, I have not embarked on this endeavor on my own. I have my colleague, Mr. Terrell Knight from PTAC. Say
Good
hi,
morning.
Terrell.
Good morning, everyone.
Awesome. So we have really got an exciting presentation that we plan to, we're going to talk to you, share some information with you, and then we're going to hear from you. So I hope that you are all eager and anxiously ready to share your information. Let's just see if we can get our participants to say hello to us in the chat. I'm looking for Amber and Bertha and Lisa and Lloyd to chat with me and say hello and that you are ready to go for today. Don't be shy. This is not the time to be shy.
Especially today.
Especially today, right? So let me just kind of give you a heads up. I just got off of another webinar meeting and we were talking about, it was a pre-bid meeting for the OSU Wexner Inpatient Hospital. And it was really interesting because now we've got all of the primes that are on there. We were talking about the 15% edge participation that we're trying to gather together. We're looking at some of the detailed work in the bid package and what the requirements are. And I felt really good about how we work to prepare our audience for opportunities such as this. This is the whole point, guys, so that you can introduce yourself either as a prime or as a strong contending subcontractor on huge opportunities. This OSU Wexner project is $1.2 billion. That's big. I mean, 1.2 B with $1 billion mark on it. The 15% edge participation that they're looking for is going to come out to like $175 million worth of work and opportunity. No, one person is not going to get all of that. But can you imagine what an infusion into your business would be if you got $100,000 contract over the next few years on this project, a $200,000 contract on this? So that's why we're talking to you about all things procurement and how to get yourself ready, how to understand what to read in a bid, how do you network and have conversation and engage with the people that are responsible for some of these opportunities. And I know I'm talking a mile a minute because I'm so excited. If I was a girl with a dump truck right now, I wouldn't even be talking to you. I would be on my way to get in on some of these contracting opportunities. So I've said all of that to say I'm so glad that you're here. I'm glad that you're talking to me, and I can't wait for all of us to be able to share together. So Terrell's going to talk a little bit. I'm going to talk a little bit, and then we're going to open up your mics and let you kind of give us your pitch statements. We've got some evaluation forms. Don't know if you can see that. So we will be writing down and evaluating your performance today. But this is all for building you up and making you better out there in your workplace. Terrell, you got anything you want to bring to the table right now, or you just want to go ahead and get started?
Well, I just want to say first and foremost, thank you, Minority Business Assistance Center. This has been an awesome experience working alongside the Minority Business Assistance Center. And if you don't work with MBAC already, MBAC's got your back. So you want to make sure that you continue to work with the Minority Business Assistance Center, work with your local PTAC, your Procurement Technical Assistance Center, to get those procurement needs that you need to be addressed. Because as you see, these opportunities are coming about, and they're coming about vastly. And with that 15% set aside goal, having your MBE certification, making sure you're ready. Once you get to that table, that you're ready to launch, you're ready to go, it's going to speak milestones and going to have significant milestones for your business. So I just hope that you all are taking this information in and that you're ascertaining all the information that you need to be able to be successful for your business. And I hope you guys are ready today, because we are going to actually hear from you. You're going to give us your pitch. And we want to make sure that we are doing our due diligence and providing you with enough feedback so that way you're ready to take that and be better and perfect it. So without further ado, I can go ahead and get started with perfecting your elevator pitch.
There you go. Take it away, sir. I will mute and close my video.
All righty, let me share my screen here. All right. So once again, Terrell Knight with the Procurement Technical Assistance Center out of Ohio University. And today we're going to be talking about perfecting your elevator pitch. So what is an elevator pitch? An elevator pitch is a short, pre-prepared speech that explains what your company does clearly and succinctly. This pitch is all about your company, the who you are, the what you do, and what you want to do. When done right, this pitch helps you introduce yourself to business connections in a compelling way. A good elevator pitch should last no longer than 30 seconds to a minute, hence the name elevator pitch. So a short elevator ride is where the term elevator pitch comes from. So it should last no longer than 30 seconds to a minute. When are some good times to use your elevator pitch? You can use your elevator pitch to introduce yourself at networking events and mixers like bars and buffet lines. I can't tell you how many times I've been in a line at an event and someone's came up to me and asked me, what do you do and where are you from? And that's the prime time to go ahead and launch into your elevator pitch at that buffet line or at the bar. Trade shows and at matchmakers, another prime time to use that elevator pitch, especially at your trade shows, because at your trade shows, you only have but a short window of time to meet that procurement specialist, meet that procurement officer, meet that decision maker, and convince that decision maker why they should do business with your business. Individual introductions, so something like when you're just going to a meeting or a group introduction, when you're in a meeting, you can stand up and have your elevator pitch prepared to launch, like we are doing today, are good examples of when you should be able to utilize your elevator pitch. Also, online profiles. I've seen this happen in LinkedIn, on Facebook, Instagram, where they've actually taken a YouTube video and embedded it on their online profile, or they use that capabilities narrative, which is something where you will draw a lot of your information for your elevator pitch. They will take that information, embed it into their web page, and have it there for viewers to see. And it's very, very effective because it gives the viewer a quick snapshot of your organization, of your business. And while they're on that online profile, if they wanted to learn more about your business, they can continue on and learn more and investigate more and get space to get back to you and contact you if they need more additional information. Before anything else, preparation is key. Alexander Graham Bell. So how to prepare for your elevator pitch? Start by introducing yourself and your company. Hi, my name is Terrell Knight with the Ohio University Procurement Technical Assistance Center, also known as PTAC. Summarize what you want to do. PTAC's mission is to provide technical assistance to small businesses desiring to enter local, state, and federal government markets. Explain what you want. PTAC wants to help your company identify, compete for, and succeed in assessing government contracts. PTAC's primary responsibility is one-on-one counseling with companies that want to sell their product or service to the government. And finally, a call to action. We help entrepreneurs who are new to government contracting as well as seasoned contractors, all at no cost to you. To learn more, visit www.ptac.ohio.edu. Would you have some time available over the next few weeks to have a meeting? So you want to start by introducing yourself and your business. Hi, my name is, and this is the business that we have. Then you want to briefly summarize what you do. Then you want to explain what you want. So what do you want your audience to learn and know about you? And then also you want to finish with a call to action, which typically means, would you like to meet with me over the next few weeks? Do you have time? Please visit my website to learn more information, et cetera, et cetera. Something with a call of action. So start by introducing yourself, summarize what you do, explain what you want, and finish with a call to action. Let's put it all together now. The pitch. Hi, my name is Terrell Knight, the Ohio University Procurement with the Ohio University Procurement Technical Assistance Center, also known as PTAC. PTAC's mission is to provide technical assistance to small businesses desiring to enter local, state, and federal government markets. PTAC wants to help your company identify, compete for, and succeed in assessing government contracts. PTAC's primary responsibility is one-on-one counseling with companies that want to sell their product or service to the government. We help entrepreneurs who are new to government contracting as well as seasoned contractors, all at no cost to you. To learn more, visit www.ptac.ohio.edu. Would you have some time over the next few weeks to have a meeting? Bada bing, bada boom, short, succinct, and to the point. There it was in less than a minute, 30 seconds to a minute, and that was the pitch. Clear, succinct, with all of the pertinent information included and embedded in it. Anything you want, anything with your name on it should leave a lasting impression. So 10 points to remember. Focus on impact. Rotate your focus. So if you're noticing that you're losing your audience, rotate your focus, shift your focus really quickly. Make it relevant to your audience. Believe it, be confident, speak with confidence, believe in what you're saying. This is your business. This is your bread and butter. This is how you make your money. You want to believe in it. You want to be confident in it. You want to put your full weight behind it. You want to really sell it to the individual that is listening to, or the audience that is listening to your pitch. You should look and sound happy about what you do. It's what monotone. Hi, my name is Terrell Knight with PTAC. PTAC's mission is to, I'm already losing you. You're not excited. If you're not excited, if I'm not excited about what I do, you're not going to get excited about what we do. So I need you to be fully happy, sound happy, look happy, smile while you're delivering your pitch. A smile will determine your tone. Look at your listener. Know when to use it and when not to use it. There's a time and place for your pitch. There's know when there's appropriate time to utilize it and when there's not appropriate time to utilize it. Know how to stop. I've seen people go on and ramble on, and they look up and it's 5 minutes and they've gone on and told their whole pitch, but then it never stopped and gave the person or the audience an opportunity to respond. You definitely want to give your audience an opportunity to respond to your pitch. Leave space for a response. So those are some 10 points that you want to remember when it comes to delivering your elevator pitch. You want to focus on impact, rotate your focus, make it relevant to your audience, believe in it, be confident, put your weight behind it, look and sound happy, smile while you deliver, look at your listeners, know when to use it, know how to stop, and leave space for a response. Things to avoid. Don't speak too fast. We all are guilty of it. Even myself, sometimes I'm guilty of speaking too fast. I can just rock and roll, especially when I get excited about something. So sometimes it's great to take a breath and then go on and continue. Avoid rambling. Speak naturally. Don't frown or speak in a monotone way. Don't restrict yourself to a single elevator pitch. This is a key one right here. Depending on your audience and depending on the room that you're in, you want to have an elevator pitch that caters to that. So there's just like there's not one version of your capability statement you should have, there's just not one version of your elevator pitch that you should have. You can practice shooting 8 hours a day, but if your technique is wrong, then all you become is very good at shooting the wrong way. Get the fundamentals down and the level of everything you will do will rise. Practice, practice, practice. Practice your elevator pitch We're going to have an opportunity here for you to practice it today. Don't be shy. You are the best spokesperson for your business. So how you look and how you sound and how you present yourself is going to have a dramatic impact on your business. People like to do business with people they feel comfortable with. People like to do business with people that they know will perform and have some success. A lot of that is going to be predetermined and prejudged off of your elevator pitch, the way you present yourself, the way you carry yourself, and how you look. So practice that elevator pitch and get it down packed and succinct. Are there any questions as it pertains to your elevator pitch? I'm going to stop sharing and then allow people to write in the chat or unmute yourself. Shout out. I'm here.
Well, while they are thinking about the question, I'm going to go ahead and queue up my share screen, and I'm going to give you my pitch. Hi, my name is Jeaneen Hooks, and I'm the Interim Director for the Columbus Urban League Minority Business Assistance Center. If you don't know, we provide education, exposure, resources, and counseling for Black and minority-owned businesses so that they can survive and thrive within Central Ohio. Our office is easy to access, and I'd love to hear from you sometime really soon. When do you think we'd be able to schedule a visit?
There it is. Good job. I will give you 5s across the board.
I'm going to go ahead and share my screen, everyone. And what I'm going to, can you let me know if you guys can see my screen?
We can see it.
Okay, perfect. And I'm going to be really brief because I can't wait to talk to all of you about what you're prepared to do this afternoon. But what I'm going to focus on is the leave behind, right? So one of the things that Terrell really said, and he set us up for, is you want that call to action. And part of that call to action is going to be, what are you putting in their hands that's going to remind them of who you are, what you do, what you said you could do for them, and the enthusiasm that you share that information with. So we're going to touch back on a subject that I love, which is the capability statement. So I don't mind me if I have to look over to my screen here, but your capability statement is your business resume, right? So if you had to go and look for a job, you're going to put your business profile, your experiences, the dates, and all those types of things bulleted in an easy to read fashion. That's what your capability statement does for your business. It's mostly required by government registration processes as a door opener to new agencies. But guess what? Private sector is also starting to look for capability statements. So it's just a must-have. You can't get away from it. It provides your proof of qualifications, definitely speaks to your past performance, and it will set you apart from your competitors. So when we counsel our business owners, we're talking about who's in your field of work, who's your competition, what are they saying, what are they doing, and how do you differentiate your business, your level of service, or the product offering that you have from your competition. Again, the game is about standing out from a crowd and making an impression. So next, we're going to talk a little bit about types of capability statements, and Terrell already gave you a hint. You would never submit the same resume and cover letter for every single job opportunity that you're looking for. So you may want to have different messages for different opportunities, right? So you'll have a general, which is your template that you're kind of operating from, but you may have one that's going to be much more targeted and specific if you understand the scope of work. So let's take, for example, the OSU Wexner inpatient project that we're talking about. This has been underway for well over a year. And now they're starting to come out with the very specific types of contract work that they're looking for. So if you're someone that's going to be able to focus on the landscaping aspect of the project, that's how you want to target that capability statement and speak to your experience, time that you've been in the business, and past performance. Who else have you done the similar type of work for? And it's also going to be sources sought. So sources sought is really getting into the information where you're looking at what type of background and historical information are you bringing to the table. Let's go into the next one. Oh, this just kind of goes a little more into what I'm talking about. when you're looking for a general statement that you might send at any time, something that's targeted, that's going to be much more effective and pointed to the scope of work that you're looking for. And when a government agency is asking for a capability statement, they'll outline exactly what they're looking for. So you wouldn't send your normal statement, but you are going to address it specifically according to the sources sought information that they have listed there. What are the key elements? So I hope that you're looking at your capability statement as we're going through this. You definitely want to share your core competencies, the things that you do very well, or how you would identify them as things that you do better than anyone else. Again, we've talked about past performance. You want to build on that. So in each opportunity, each project, each contract, each job that you win or are awarded, you want to be able to reflect back on what was assigned to you and how well you performed. And if you can gather reviews from that past project, that's going to be even better. Differentiators, we've talked about that as well. What sets you apart from the crowd? What makes you different and or better than your competition? And that could be in service offerings, how you're selling the service, how you're providing the service, or even aftermarket servicing of your service or product. What makes you stand out? Corporate data, if you have a mix of private and public sector, that's going to work as well. And always, always, always make sure that you have listed there your contact information so that people know how to get in touch with you. So there's just a few things I kind of went through that rather quickly in terms of the descriptors that go along with what some of those things are. Let's talk about what the rules are. Show and tell. Show what you can do, show what you've done in the past, explain why you're worth it. Again, getting into the differentiator. Keep it short. You want to be brief, be bright, and be out of the way. So you make sure that you have a capability statement as a leave behind that's concentrating the best that you have to offer. And you want to make sure that you keep it as an updated document. So this isn't a one-time deal. This is an evolutionary project. And we're talking about marketing and selling and knowing how to reach your target audience. What do they want to hear, and what is the with them, what's in it for me that you can communicate to make sure that you solidify your edge with that business in their mind. And you want to make sure you take your capability statement with you everywhere you go. Behind your pitch statement, right? The hi, who I am, what do I do, and why that's important to you. You want to make sure that you have your leave behind, an impressive document that's going to stand out from everything else on their desk. And you want to make sure that that leave behind makes them wonder, well, what else can I find out about XYZ company? And now they're going to be directed to your website where they're going to find out even more information. So it's really important that we kind of have this building up of content that you're sharing with your prospect. Tips for success. Formatting is key. And as DIY business owners, I get it. You can't be good at everything. So this is the time to reach out to service providers in your area. Let MBAC and PTAC take a look at it, and we will give you an honest assessment. If you have different fonts, if you have different colors, if you've got shading and bordering that are not lining up, meaning it's hard for my eye to follow, then it's not going to be something that I'm going to be really impressed with. So you want to make sure that you format it correctly. Title your document as a capability statement. Make sure your contact information is on there. If you're able to have strong references, list those there as well, and have different versions tailored for different opportunities. One page, I know it's tough, guys. My resume used to be 5 pages long. I had to bust it down to at least 2 pages so that I could concentrate my experience and my skill set. The same thing with your capability statement. Keep it brief. You want to use bullets, things that allow the eye to easily follow along with the content. It shouldn't be run-on sentences or bullets that are in between words. It just needs to be read very well and very clean and very straightforward. And you want to be something that's visually interesting. So it's okay to use color, but use the color that matches the brand with your business. Okay. So if I'm listening to your pitch and your leave behind is a business card and a capability statement, now I'm really curious and I want to see what more I can learn about XYZ company, I'm going to go to your website. And that branding, that font, all of that needs to be consistent. So I feel like I'm still doing business with the same company that I met in person or online or at a matchmaking event. So you want to make sure you keep that really consistent. And again, if it's not in your expertise to do this type of formatting and content delivery, reach out to resource partners in the network and in the community. There are a lot of people out here that can really help you with that. And one of the tips and tricks that we share at MBAC is Canva. Canva is a phenomenal way to create a template of your capability statement. It's just really easy to work with. It's, I believe, if not inexpensive, it may even be free. So Canva is a great template to utilize for that. You've seen a lot of the content that we've had here at MBAC. So we are an entrepreneurial effort in this entrepreneurial space. The same thing that we're talking to you about, we implement and we utilize. So challenge us on what you see coming out of MBAC. Is the branding consistent? Is our message consistent? Are we lining up with what we're saying? Are we expressing it with enthusiasm? Is our branding and our color and all of that lining up with what you've seen either on our webinars, on our YouTube channel, to our website? We focus on that. And the other thing is we want to hear from you about what impression that's leaving behind. Because if it's not meeting your needs, I need to know that so that we can make that adaptation. Does that make sense? Well, it really is mutually beneficial for every single one of you to come to our office and see what we can partner together to help you elevate your game. Okay?
Yes,
So
ma'am.
I thank you so very much. You guys have been the best audience and you've really made my day today. I just love this type of engagement. Stay tuned to the other programming that we have with MBAC. We will reach out to each and every one of you. You will get this video and contact information for MBAC as well as for Terrell, and be sure to visit our MBAC YouTube channel, Minority Business Assistance Center YouTube channel, because you have a lot of great content on there as well. Looking forward to partnering and working with each and every one of you. Y'all have an amazing and blessed day. Thank you so very much.